The science of a good salesperson is that they make closing a sale easy, even though it is not. What you say and how you say something will make a difference in your closing ratio. To many, all insurance policies are the same, and so the bottom line premium determines the purchase choice. Of course, insurance professionals know that this is incorrect, but if you don't fine-tune your skills in relaying this information to your potential client, you won't be able to make the sale. Another word, unless your company is very competitive in pricing and you enjoy beating your competitors every single time you quote, it may be necessary for you to discover your niche, create a factor of value that differentiates you and your competitors in order for you to have high closing ratio. My sales process does not start with the pricing. Instead, it is in the value of me, my team, the organization that I work with, and the quality of the product that I offer. To start the sales process, we first need to discover why the client is looking to do business with us. Besides pricing, what is valuable to them? Is working with a professional, knowledgeable person in the industry important to them? Do they prefer to figure things out on their own or have someone take care of all of their affairs? Do they want to work with an organization that knows them by name or don't care that they work with a call center where they have to repeat their questions or concerns often? Did they have a bad experience with claims from the previous carrier? How did they hear about us and why did they call us? If you know why the potential client is shopping, you will be able to speak to it and address the concerns as well as highlight what would convert them into your customer. If it is about customer service, I could sell on the fact that my team is well-trained, licensed, and the customers are assigned to a specific representative that will know them and exclusively take care of them. If it is about claims, I may brag that I have an exclusive claim representative that can help the client work through the maze. If it is about the product, I can brag about 30 years of experience and can advise the client on needs that would meet their profile. In order to be competitive, you first have to know what you're competing for. In my experience, if you are unable to see the coverage provided and just blindly quote, you've already lost 50% of the closing potential. Seeing the current coverage will help you uncover their needs, understand their knowledge of their protection, and shine as an advisor by educating them on their purchase and help them build a solid protection portfolio. Once this is established, the next step is to persuade the potential customer to do business with you. Many traditional sales strategies believe presentation of products should be next. However, the same reason why a customer comes to you may likely be the same reason that they would leave you. If you sell first on product or price, you may lose them for the same reason. Instead, a more effective strategy is to sell you and your organization. Establish what differentiates you and your organization from your competition. Here, you should talk about your credentials. CHFC certified puts you above the cut as you can provide higher educated knowledge. MDRT membership identifies you as someone who takes pride in your work and is accomplished. Keeping in mind that no matter what your accomplishments are, how it helps your customer and justify the dollars they are spending on doing business with you is important. The trick here is to do all this in 30 seconds, so I'm going to give you an example. I have been in business for 30 years, is CHFC certified, and have consistently received President's Club and Chairman's Circle awards each year of my performance. What this means is that you can expect high quality service and a background of experience that can help you create a solid asset protection portfolio. For your team members, what I would probably have them say is, I have 10 years of customer experience, is licensed in property and casualty and life and health, and take pride in the fact that I have both the education and experience to make sure my clients are properly protected so that they are prepared for the unexpected. When your credentials is established, the next step is to showcase the organization that you represent or are associated with. You may be impressive, but what about the organization you work with? Is it well established? Does it have integrity? Does it provide superior service and product to support your agency? Again, what is the differentiating factor? A word track could be, should you choose to do business with us, you will be protected by the #1 insurance carrier in the US. Our customer service is rated as top 3 by J.D. Power and Associates, known for our quick and flexible claim settlement. You will also enjoy 24-hour services, and with our high-tech, high-touch system, you will be able to do business with us anytime by call in, click in, or come in. Now that you have the client feeling like they have come to the right place and are ready to do business with you, it's time to gather information to complete your quote. This is an important process and is where you can really learn about the client for additional opportunities. By gathering information, listen to the information that your client is sharing with you. My favorite words to ask is why? Why do you choose this liability coverage? Why did you go with a $500 deductible? Why do you have or not have an insured motorist coverage? The why usually will uncover the client's preference, knowledge, or lack of. Knowing the why will help you assist the client in making the right decision for their protection. It will also help you uncover what is important to them and perhaps lead to additional products. For example, if they understand and feel liability is important, you will be able to introduce an umbrella policy with ease. If you find that the potential client has high deductible health insurance, perhaps suggesting higher medical coverage on an auto policy or a hospital indemnity policy may be of benefit. Suggesting life or disability insurance is also an option when medical coverage is discussed. Take note of all the potential opportunities to touch on it briefly, but do stay focused on closing the product that you are working on before introducing the next product. Discussing too many products at the same time can be confusing and may cause your client to delay making a buy decision because they want to think about it. Once a quote is completed, it's time to make your presentation. This should be quick and to the point, as you have already uncovered the client's needs and help them choose the coverage that is important to them during the information gathering process. Usually, I will put together a minimum of 2 options, though 3 is my standard. For example, if I was working on an auto policy, I may have 250, 500, 250, 100, 300, 100, and a 50, 150 option for liability and uninsured motorist. For a fire policy, I may give them 3 deductible options: 500, 1,000, and 2,000. This way, the client will know that they are not stuck with only one choice and there is a flexibility in premium. This is also the point where I will bring in the introduction of other products such as personal liability umbrella policy, personal article policy, hospital indemnity policy. When products are presented at the same time and you are able to show savings from bundling policies, clients may find beneficial and want to start everything at the same time. My approach is to present options and finish with, how does that sound to you? Then I sit back and I wait. Do not speak before your client speaks. This is a time where they are thinking through, weighing their options, and you can oversell if you don't allow them to think. You will also come across pushy if you talk too much or seem desperate in making the sale if you now come in with the why buy. This is why I start with the why buy and have them already wanting to do business with us at the beginning. Once the client speaks, you may have to overcome some objection, so be prepared for pre-close. This may take time, experience, and practice. You should always anticipate objections and how you would respond to statements such as, "Let me think about it," "Let me discuss with my spouse," and "Your price is too expensive." In my later videos, we will discuss how to overcome these objections in detail. The 3 close means that whatever objections the client may come up with, you should be able to overcome it 3 times with 3 different responses to encourage the client in doing business with you immediately. No sales are complete without asking for referrals or recommendations. Hopefully, your agency has a program, and if not, it may be to the business benefit to consider doing so. My referral program is to offer a $25 gift card for every potential lead that is referred to us. We do require that the client has to inform the lead to expect our communication and that they have to allow us the opportunity to quote. In addition, we request that the client give us reviews if they are satisfied with our service, and we'll pull up the site why they are sitting with us so they can do it immediately as we complete their paperwork. Don't be shy in asking them to copy and paste across social media if they are comfortable and willing to help. You'll be surprised how easy it is for people to be willing to help you succeed if you take good care of them. That's it. With practice, this process is simple and has proven success. To be prepared, write your wood tracks, role play, and with diligence, you will be able to have a higher closing ratio and better multiple product sales.